I think people can lead change today in many, many ways. Certainly a smile is one easy way. Speaking up and speaking out, I think, is also really critical. And what we want people to do is to act, no matter how small they believe it is. It makes a huge difference.
I am looking to lead change, and it's through the mental health podcast that I have started. I interview peers from my school to help other students at the school feel more confident in themselves, more comfortable in showing them what WNL is about and how we're all an accepting body of students.
Dr. King is still leading change today because he can galvanize with his words what the work looks like. If you think about his quote of the moral arc of the universe bending towards justice, even if it is long, then we can get a picture in our minds today of what the path looks like and what that bending arc looks like unfolding in front of us because of our head and our heart and the hands that make that happen. A beloved community should be one that is always looking to make sure that everyone is safe and seen and feels belonging and has the opportunity to thrive.
I think the first step to a beloved community is acceptance of other people's ideas, cultures, backgrounds. And that's the first step to connection with people and building relationships. And I've been able to interact with people of all different cultures and backgrounds and are understanding that although we're different, and instead of thinking of that as a weakness, you think of it as a strength, getting that other opinion or that other idea is super important in helping to come up with conclusions or solutions as a community.
I think there's an individual responsibility that starts in the smallest acts of humble service every day. I think that's what Dr. King left an amazing legacy for. Service is a mindset, and the mindset means anyone who goes out into the world looks for the smallest of opportunities to make someone's day better and to hope that it's a reciprocal act on a day when we might be the recipient of such support as well.
Volunteering is really critical because it allows the volunteer to learn about the needs that are happening within their own community. And this is important because we want to come from a place where we are doing service because of what is actually happening in the community. And so it's not just about us, the volunteer today, it's about the folks that we are working with and on the journey with and doing the work that we want to do for them. And it leads us to be able to listen with love because we're able to go in there and be clear on the need of that folks are having so that we can be better people in the future.
A day like honoring MLK as a national holiday and one of service is important because the chain has to continue on our watch. The chain of service, the chain of making things better and more just, has to move forward with every new generation and everyone who is awakened to the fact that there's both a moral responsibility and as people who live in community to strengthen each other. We must feel a sense of urgency that is our call.
What gives me the greatest hope in continuing Dr. King's legacy is the fact that I know there are so many educated, well-rounded young minds out there who have the ability and have the want to change and create change.
When I think of Dr. King, I definitely think about hope. To reach anything, I believe that we have to hope. To me, hope is part of the North Star, where you look towards so that you can get exactly the reasons of where you're going to move to. And for me, the final end of where that is liberation.
Each of us has a role to play in seeing new ways to achieve justice, fairness, and equity for everyone we live among. I'm inspired to think about what is my role, what can I contribute? And on this day of service, I think it's important for each one of us to say, what can we give?
Hope is sometimes challenging to keep a hold of. I think with what happens in the world with our daily experiences, stress, etc. It's tough. But it has to be something that we must hold on to so that we can create a better world for ourselves, for our youth, and for generations to come.